That's what I'm supposed to do too. Reconnect my shit.
I just did it. Just did it.
Oh, you
Like,
reconnected my shit?
no. I reconnected my shit.
No, I'm so saying my shit.
Oh. It said you got 4 days before your shit is not connectable. So I connected it. Look at you. We'll get it right as soon as we got
Oh, woman's on the way. I was supposed to try to see because that's the whole flyer thing. I was gonna try to get him in for an interview too, probably next week
it.
though.
Who is?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. What's happening, y'all? We live. Having a
Oh,
conversation over
we're
here.
live. Hi everyone,
It's good. I am Henny Holyfield,
and I am Karasi.
and this is
Mind
Candy
Candy
News,
News,
where we bring you, stories that interest us.
some hip hop news, and also just a little bit of wellness because we know y'all black folks crazy.
Hmm.
And of course, we can always use some wellness tips. So, welcome to the news today. I'd love to kick it off with just a quick review of Henny's week. Not mine, Henny's.
It's not my.
How
Not
was
yours.
that's my week? Why was it boring? I wasn't doing shit. How was your week?
Dope. My homies came out here from SAC. Dodie unknown highways from Eureka, but they came out here. We were invited to be a part of a cipher, grind mode cipher. It's a platform that gives independent underground artists uh, a place to get on there and cipher and send their music in. They do a live music review. Oh shit, they doing that shit tonight. Okay.
Oh, what it is?
What it do?
What it be like?
That's like man with a pen. I think it is. Maybe that's one of your people. Anyway, so yeah, we got invited out to a venue and dope venue up on a rooftop. We might have to look into doing some things there. Uh, but yeah, we got up there. We was all part of individual different ciphers. You know what I'm saying? We all got up there and gassed that thing. We met a whole lot of artists from across the country. And then we also did a set. So it was lit, networking, you know what I'm saying? And then, connecting with the CEOs of this company and talking about future plans on different places that they're going to do the cipher. You know what I'm saying? I think Utah is a stop. They do a lot of stuff in New York. So we trying to hit the road, you know what I'm saying? And go out there and travel. I thought that was, bro. I recognize the profile pic. I don't know what Ham Bailey is, though. I ain't never seen that name before, but I knew that was you, man. It was good. Yeah, we did. Did our thing. It was a dope opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Grind Mode, shout out Lingo and AOK. And be on the lookout. We got 3 different ciphers coming real soon. Grind Mode ciphers, you know what I'm saying? Myself, Dodie Unknown Highway. It's gonna be lit. And then connected with some artists for this West Coast Love tour that we preparing for in July. You know what I'm saying? So it was very productive. You know what I'm saying? Always good to have my people in town.
You see why I asked about his week? I got none of that shit.
What'd you do?
I went to the gym, I went to school, and I went to work. Fucking sucks. I'm ready. I'm about ready to do some hard drugs and say fuck it and go live like a nomad. This responsible shit, this having your own place shit, this shit is not fun. Okay, this shit is not cool. Being sober, no ecstasy, no Molly. I haven't been popping my Adderalls. They're prescribed. And I just, I'm feeling like jumping off this positive shit.
Oh, and just being.
Yeah, I'm just ready to just, you feel me? Just jump right back into the ratchetness. I'm sick of this shit.
Nah, you're doing good.
I'm all right.
All that school.
I'm gonna need that shit to feel good right now. I see all these people. That's why these people is alcoholics and on drugs, and they going to these 12-step programs. Turn around. It's not gonna get better.
Yes, it is. Don't listen to none of that shit. You're
gonna go through all 12 steps, and you're gonna get sober. You're just gonna find out life is lame. Keep drinking. I'm kidding.
Be good.
I'm kidding, guys. Don't do that.
No.
But
do the responsible shit. Got to, it pay off. You know what I'm saying? Whether you feel it how many years from now or not. You know what I'm saying? It pay off. You're doing the right thing. All right. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Let's go ahead and get into some of these stories. So Prize has been in the headlines. He's facing 22 years in federal prison right now. And recently, I just read something about Leonardo DiCaprio having to testify against him because he's involved with the guy who he's supposed to be conspiring with. But it says Praz has granted his first interview about the complicated legal drama that saw him go from being invested for money laundering to being considered an agent of the Chinese government. And so, in a new feature published in Rolling Stone, Michael Ames breaks down how the Fugees rapper became the face of a decade-long case involving two foreign nationals attempting to influence the U.S. government. And so there's a man, his name is Joe Low, Jholow. He's a Malaysian national who robbed his country's sovereign wealth fund of $4.5 billion. And so Praz was accused of being in cahoots with him. I think there was some of it was to contribute to Obama's campaign when he was running for president. And I believe Leo has done business with Joe Low. For the first few years of friendship, Praz and Joe Low's relationship consisted of high-profile celebrity parties. One event in 2012 saw the two transform a private 500-seater flight into a nightclub so that they could shuttle their A-list friends to Sydney. And so they've just been doing a whole lot over these years with this money that Joe has been stealing. And so, yeah, I guess the case is active right now. It's going on. Probably looking at a whole lot of time. Really sucks. I was hoping for a Fugees reunion tour somewhere in the future, you know what I'm saying? But he was indicted on 4 criminal counts of his illegal contributions. They offered him a plea deal that would not only see the charges go away, but would also lead to the government returning some of the $74 million that had been seized from his 4 bank accounts. So
how many more? How many? Whoa.
74 million he had in his bank account.
Wow.
Gave him a plea deal, which I don't see anything that says what the plea deal was, but he turned it down, and now he's, in trial, and you know how that goes, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully, he's got some innocence in it, and he doesn't have to face that time, because, a whole lot of rappers that find themselves in predicaments where they looking at a whole lot of time, you know what I'm saying? You see what Tory doing right now, so I don't know. I hope that he didn't do this shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's a real big offense, and I feel like, they're looking to make an example, as they always do. So how do you feel about that, Rossi?
I just feel like, how did this happen? I just feel like too many of these rappers, these Black men, are seeing a certain amount of success, but it seems like maybe we're not leveraging that correctly. It is kind of a relief to see that he didn't do more of the typical kind of crime, I want to say.
Right.
He wasn't just gun yielding, doing typical nigga stuff. I just really feel like we need to really pray for our Black men and try to work together a little bit more to make sure that we're all successful collectively. I don't know what kind of, is that considered like a blue collar crime, white collar crime?
I don't know what color.
I don't know what color the crime it is, but it ain't typical nigga crime.
Shit ain't a clean color crime.
Not
the innocent color crime. I don't know what color it is.
$1 million. I know his bitch mad. Like,
but how? Right. You got 34 million in the bank, but how did you get that money though? You know what I'm saying? Should they have seized it? Are you just doing something? You know what I'm saying? If you didn't get it from that, then how did you get $74 million like that? Not to say that, the nigga ain't been out here grinding, you know what I'm saying? We ain't heard nothing about it. I ain't necessarily been looking either. You know what I'm saying?
Finance conspiracy. I guess I would need to know more details of the finance conspiracy. Is it more so like a pyramid scheme? Or, you know what I mean? I need more details about this finance conspiracy, because if you put it that way, I got a finance conspiracy going on. I got plans to have 74 million in my bank account one day too. So I just need more details to find out, what the financial conspiracy is. What is that even? I didn't even know that was. I know there's espionage. I know there's, offshore trading and things of that nature. Um, Tax evasion. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the finance conspiracy is, because when you're using words and terms like that, you're confusing the average consumer like myself. I don't know if he's guilty or not, because I don't know what the hell a financial conspiracy is. Can somebody hit me in a comment, Google it real quick, and let us know what exactly is a financial conspiracy?
Looking at his comments, it looks like he knew that it might not be, he said he was just dabbling. He never thought it would be full time, you know what I'm saying? Getting into the politics and working with somebody, said his intent wasn't to break the law, you know what I'm saying? But, you clocking that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? And, might be some suspicious shit
And
going
the black
on,
man is the scapegoat, as it is, as usual.
Right. Right.
You're easy to blame. The jury will go for it like that because you're a rapper.
You're a rapper, right?
There's history of just being a nigga. So, of course, he's an easy scapegoat. I hope that everything is okay, because I do definitely understand that it can be true that for you to get a new business partner and that business partner come at you like things are completely legit. However, in the long run, they could be pulling a fast one on you. So, the money, I know it sounds good, y'all, but kind of keep a close eye on the people that you're working with and the schemes that they're running, because I feel like bro deserve an ass whooping if Praz is innocent. He deserved to whoop dude ass for sure.
Jolo?
Joe, is that Jolo, whoever
Jolo.
he is. Jolo deserved to get an elbow.
Well, he probably out of reach though, you know what I'm saying? Because he probably, if Praz looking at this, imagine the charges that are going up against Joe. If he in the same boat, I'm sure he in a worse boat. Anyway, Praz, I hope you get through that. You know what I'm saying? And if you're innocent, if not, then karma's a bitch. Come back around, you know what I'm saying? And hopefully you learn a lesson from the shit. Don't be fucking with people that doing shit that might get you caught up.
Well, guys, on that note, I wanted to start bringing in some wellness tips for you guys. I know guys want to have fun and turn up, but it's important to always be mindful of our health, our mental health, and making sure that we're at our top capacity so that we can be successful. I want all of y'all that's watching, black, white, red, blue, green, Chinese, to be as successful as you can be. Your success does not have to be the next person's success. I just want you to be as successful as you can be. So I'll be hitting y'all with some wellness tips. And then go ahead and check it out on YouTube. I'm definitely going to put some step-by-steps on there for you. But one thing that I wanted to bring to your attention today is if you are feeling overwhelmed and you're feeling like you want to get more done, but you are not, or you want to be somewhere else, at a different level of life that you're not yet, I really wanted to give you this piece of advice because it was given to me and it seems to work a little bit. Okay, and this has something to do with our time and our time management. So when it comes to our time and our time management, being overwhelmed, feeling like you're not where you want to be, I want you to do just one thing for me. I want you to meditate. I want you to take 10 minutes. Even if it's 5 minutes, I think 10 minutes is better, but I want you to sit somewhere quiet where you have no distractions. I want you to close your eyes. I want you to breathe. Of course, when you're breathing, please breathe and inhale, and you want your stomach to expand outwards on the inhale. About 4 seconds. Exhale about 4 seconds. Okay. Again, when you breathe in, when you breathe in, so take a deep breath, but push your stomach out. Yes.
No, it went in.
No.
Inhale. You did go
inhale
in.
This way.
Oh.
Yeah, you see how that works?
See that?
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you want to do. You want to do it slowly. 4 seconds. Out 4 seconds. Okay. And then what I want you to say to yourself is, what can I be doing better? Because often when things are going wrong, we take our fingers and we point them outside. But a lot of the times it starts with us, our mentality, and our actions, what we are and are not doing. So if you take about 10 minutes to ask yourself, what could I be doing better? That's what. If you take that time out of your daily practice and figure that out and meditate on that, I want you to get a pen. I want you to write down everything that you come up with, and definitely hit us up. Let us know. We're definitely here to support both Henny and I on your journeys.
That's right.
Some of the things that I came up with was A, I could wake up earlier. B, make sure I work out by 7 a.m. C, less social media scrolling. We all know how you can get caught up in that, the social media scrolling. One second. Also, one thing that I needed to improve on was writing my to-do list down, making sure I stay on top of my time management. I needed to study more. I needed to smoke less weed. So these are a lot of the revelations that I've been having regarding myself. And I think that it's going to be very helpful for me, because once I came up with that list of things that I could be doing better, I was able to then come up with a course of correction and a course of action. What am I going to be doing? What time do I need to wake up in order to be at the gym by 7 o'clock? What apps or social media or type of software could I use to track my time and make sure I'm not scrolling on social media all day? Those type of things. Let me grab this.
So, how long you're on social media?
Yes. Okay. There's apps. They might have to pay a little bit out of pocket for them that track how long you will have been like scrolling on your phone and how long you've been on social media websites. They'll even shut down your social media after a limited amount of hours. So if I'm 2 hours a day on social media and that's what I choose, then the app will definitely go ahead and stop my social media after I've reached 2 hours of scrolling, because we know that's a slippery slope.
It's a long ass time to be scrolling too. Hey.
Yeah, all day. If you put in the little bitty 10 minutes here, 10 minutes there, you know how easy it is to get lost on a TikTok thread.
Oh man, so wifey be in there.
I be so mad on my cousin.
All the way in there. Go down a rabbit hole.
Hello, and we're live. You're on the air. Are you inside of the gate? Oh, here you are. Building 30.
All right, we're gonna keep this news going.
I'm gonna open the door and you can walk in.
So let's talk about Nick Cannon, and we ain't talking about his babies this time. Nick Cannon won't be doing another rap album because anyone can do it. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I thought Nick only put out, the record he did with the Gigolo and the shit back in the day, and the little diss records that he put out against Eminem. But I went, after reading this article, I went and I looked through his catalog, and this nigga got a whole R&B album. He got a Ike Turner album, like he's talking from the perspective of Ike Turner. He got poems and stand-up comedy and all kind of shit. That nigga has damn near put out an album every year since 2013. I didn't know that shit, you know what I'm saying? Not that I'm riding around bumping Nick Cannon, no way, you know what I'm saying? But I guess he decided that he's done. And so he said it's unlikely that he'll ever put out another rap album just because the music being made by today's hip hop artists just isn't challenging enough for him. And so he put out his debut album in 2003. It had R. Kelly, Biz Markie, a lot of dope features on there, as well as a lot of dope producers that helped him with it. You know what I'm saying? But he says, to define me is to confine me. He said he never thought he was a rapper. He just never didn't really take it seriously, you know what I'm saying, and focus more on being a producer and a musician. And so over time, he's picked up piano, different kinds of instruments, you know what I'm saying, and got into the production side of things. And then, obviously with the entertainment, you know what I'm saying, from Wildin' Out to all the movies and things that he's done, to all the hosting that he's done, you know what I'm saying, he just has stepped into a different part of entertainment, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to just being a rapper, or so to speak, because niggas talk about Nick Cannon rapper, they not usually speaking highly, like he barring out or like he's just a dope ass MC, you know what I'm saying. So he took it somewhere else and gave other artists opportunity to get on. But yeah, he said he's done. He said, I commend and salute all poets and storytellers. Those are the greats. But being able to just put some words together over a beat, anybody could do that. Literally, Dr. Seuss had us all turning into rappers. And so he said he's not undermining the pioneers that really do this shit. He gave props to Simba, you know what I'm saying, and said that he's, somebody that's dope, that's up and coming. But he said,
scared me still.
What's good, brother? So he's a music guy, and that he definitely intends to stay involved in the music scene, you know what I'm saying, from different aspects. But he said that he's done putting out music, and I'm sure that some people are happy about that, because like I said, niggas ain't listening to Nick Cannon no way. He's over there, populating the planet, you know what I'm saying? He focused on popping out babies, so I don't know how much time he really got to go out and make albums. But yeah, like I said, I was surprised. I didn't know that nigga had as many albums as he got, you know what I'm saying? And he got like 10 albums.
Shut up.
No bullshit. That nigga got a whole R&B tape where he's singing, where he got the bitch up on his face and he eating the bitch out on the cover of this shit, you know what I'm saying?
I had no idea you had an R&B tape.
That nigga can't really sing. The auto-tune shit make everybody sound like they can sing, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I listen to
Nick.
He got some features on there that's gonna make niggas listen to the song.
Just don't quit Wildin' Out.
They're not listening for Nick. No, Wildin' Out is where it's at, you know what I'm saying? And I think that he gonna continue to expand that and make it grow into other things, you know what I'm saying? Which is dope. We fuck with you, Nick, on all them other avenues, you know what I'm saying? From the hosting to the acting on the movies to definitely the Wildin' Out, you know what I'm saying? That's a dope ass platform.
I'll have your baby.
But my nigga, the albums they're not popping like that. So I can't say that we're disappointed that you have decided that you're gonna quit music, nigga. Go right ahead. More power to you.
He's retired.
Recognize where you shining at and stick to that shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna miss the music.
No, but
that nigga got an Ike Turner album.
What?
That nigga got an album like he's talking from the perspective of Ike Turner. It's called the Ike Turner or some shit like that.
That's very weird, Nick.
No bullshit.
That's very weird. But I'm glad that he does have a large music catalog, because you never know what kind of money he can always make on the back end, either writing, or maybe he could put his songs in soundtracks. I don't know, media ads. There's a lot of opportunity for you guys. Just because you may not be a mainstream rapper, maybe because you might not be a Grammy rapper or whatever, it doesn't mean that you're not successful in your own right. And it doesn't mean that you cannot have love for the craft and do great things with that craft. So with that being said, congratulations on your 10 albums. I had no idea about. B, I will still have your baby, Nick Cannon, rapping or not. C, I just, if it makes you happy to retire, then that's what you want to do. If you find that you want to pick a mic back up and go record another album, fucking do it.
Got the money to do it. Why not? We just ain't doing it like that.
Oh, Nick Cannon. I love you, Nick Cannon. Call me. If someone could share this video, I have a freshly unused uterus. I have no children. Let's see. I got a quick pop hand. You know what I mean? So if you got kids that's bad, Nick, I could pop them real fast. I feel like I'm a real catch, so hit me up. I wanted to talk to you guys about this very strange story, and you guys let me know what you think. I'm really not going to go too much into detail, but this is real shit. This is true. Colorado has opened its first ever after-school Satan club at an elementary school. So,
Satan club.
Yes, this club was requested by a parent, and the parent wanted to have a satanic temple, a church whose mission is it encourages benevolence, empathy, rejects tyrannical authority, advocates practical common sense, opposes injustice, and undertakes noble pursuits. So this is a real thing, guys. This is in a elementary school. It is a after-school program for those who want to worship Satan. And I just wanted to get your guys' opinion on this. I kind of know how I feel about it, but I wanted to see how you guys felt. What do you think?
I think they're encouraging, like that should never be a part. First of all, like elementary school, is we worshiping the devil that early in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, and for the parent to propose that, like, what's going on in your household? You know what I'm saying? Like,
early indoctrination.
I don't think that first of all, I already feel some type of way about the internet and all this shit that's being, exposed to our children, at a young age. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've got it in my household. You know what I'm saying? My children being exposed to shit and really, feeling like that's the way things should be. You know what I'm saying? Or wanting to be a part of that. And so to bring it to the school, you got to pocket. You know what I'm saying? You want to teach your kids to worship the devil, you do that shit in your own backyard. You know what I'm saying? If you can encourage the little kids in the neighborhood to come be a part of that, then that's some shit you got to work out. But the whole fucking school, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not something I agree with,
I think the Satan Club is for those who choose to participate. I have a couple questions. I want to know, is there a Jesus Club before I start talking my shit? Because technically, if you want to have a Satanist club, I think it's I can't tell you what to do. You know what I mean? Like, I just feel like everybody's kind of lost anyway on what Satan is. And for me, it's kind of like a totally different topic in general.
They've discouraged anything about, God in schools already. You know what I'm saying?
The what's that called? The Pledge of Allegiance. They took God out of that as well.
What?
Mm-hmm.
And who do you pledge allegiance to then if it's not
America?
Cut it out.
You never were praising allegiance to God. You're always praising allegiance.
You can't change the Pledge of Allegiance. Fuck is wrong with y'all? That shit
Well,
was made the way it was. But I also don't agree that God should be shoved down nobody's throat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It should be,
neither should Satan.
No. It should maybe be discussed. You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be against it being discussed, but it shouldn't be to a point where it's like, this is what it is. People should be allowed to go ahead and do their own research and discover what it is that they believe in, whether it's God or Scientology or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They should be allowed that. I don't think either side should be shoved down nobody's throat.
It's just weird because I feel like the things that they're mentioning that are related to Satan from my studies of deep antiquity have nothing to do with the idea or schematic view of or idea of what Satan is. Satan doesn't represent benevolence. I feel like that's very propagandist to make Satanists feel like, okay, if you do Satanism, that's the only religion that will accept you as you are. Because it is very known that a lot of major religions, especially Christians and Christianity, do shun a lot of people and look down on a lot of people for their life choices.
Right.
Gays, people who have babies out of wedlock, things of that nature. And so a lot of Satanists try to come in and say, well, if the church and God won't accept you, then Satan will. And that's kind of not the idea of Satan in general. I feel like we need to do some studying for all of you who's watching about, a higher versus lower nature. A lot of times Set represents a person's lower nature, the things we do as human beings, the things that when we're feeling some type of way and emotional, the things that we kind of turn towards, exactly like how I was saying, I may be bored, and by me being bored, I may turn to my lower nature, and my inner ratchet might come out. You know what I mean? Or if somebody upsets me, or if I get in my feelings, or if I'm sad and somebody hurts me, I may want to turn to my lower nature. So I kind of feel like the whole thing is miseducating the children. I mean, if we're going to have a talk about Satan, let's go all the way back. Let's go all the way back into antiquity. Let's go look into these tablets and these stones, and let's really talk about what those energies are against light and dark, and where Satan comes from and their idea comes from. Because from what I'm understanding about this club, you're making a club that's based on an energy, and it's weird, and I don't like it. So I mean, from everybody's point of view, I think everybody who's involved is kind of dumb. So that's just especially my take on that.
Yeah, and he's saying, it's okay to separate religion from school. That probably don't have a Jesus Christ club. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's just better just to leave all that shit out to school.
Yeah.
But again, why are we at elementary school? Why are we here? These kids can't even comprehend all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And y'all not explaining it to them the way that it should be explained. You know what I'm saying? You bringing up highlights and things that you think will attract them. But if you gonna talk about it, talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Go into depth. You know what I mean? But again, elementary school ain't the place for that. Maybe middle school. Maybe your mind is developed enough to
high school.
I mean, that really.
Let's just come
but definitely not elementary.
Benevolent.
Me, my 6-year-old learn about the Satan Club. Tripping.
I mean, I just feel like if we're gonna talk about these things, let's just talk about them honestly. Because I don't feel like
ain't
we
none of
should
that's
hide
gonna
shit.
be about. It's not coming out right. That's
No, it's
the
not.
problem with it. You know what I'm saying? Any of the shit, you know, the groups online. You know what I'm saying? They're making it seem like it's all glorified and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not fully going into detail, and I don't feel like you should be talking about shit
If you ain't gonna go fully into detail,
right?
You take it away, because my last story is kind of fucked up.
Oh, you got more, huh?
I got one more.
How the fuck I go down? Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay. Don't be looking at my photo album now
I don't know what you talk about. You got
and blast from my past.
I'm gonna need you to not have that sitting
I
here on the screen while I'm sitting here trying to read stories.
No security controls on there, nothing.
They already teach Greek mythology, Egypt, Indian gods, and everything else without Christ. Hey, a lot of that shit has just turned completely around. You know what I'm saying?
I don't believe Christ is.
Anyway, this is my last story. Let me just say that I just find some of this rap news boring as fuck, and it just talks about a whole lot of shit that I'm just not interested in. So we're gonna talk about some shit that kind of interests me a little bit. You know what I'm saying? New Edition is on tour. I don't know how y'all feel about that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a fan. I know that they coming to Vegas, and I'm trying to get out to that. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that over the years that the group has split up so many times that you know it's really dope to have all six of them be touring. You know what I'm saying? I went to shit. It was Belle Biv DeVoe had a concert. I think it was last year, the year before last, and they announced that New Edition was going on tour. All six of them. Now, this nigga Bobby Brown, of course it's Bobby Brown, has decided to pull out of certain tour dates because he's exhausted. You know what I'm saying? That nigga look old compared. I just seen an interview and all six of them niggas was sitting there. Michael Bivins, nigga Ralph, all them niggas look young as fuck. This nigga Bobby look out of shape. And you know what I'm saying? I don't know if you see the verses he did with Keith Sweat, but the nigga
He killed that shit.
He did, but but the moves wasn't moving. You know what I mean?
No, he hit that shit for a good 30 seconds.
And it was a wrap.
Y'all don't play with Bobby.
Hey, because I'm not.
Y'all better not play with Bobby
put some
around
respect
me.
On a nigga name. Put some respect on a nigga name.
That nigga is tired.
Buddy, yo.
It's six of them niggas. The other five can handle the shows that he don't want to come to. I love you, Bobby. Fuck them. Fuck what they talking about. I fuck with you, Bobby.
I'm just saying, like, nigga, how long have we been waiting for y'all to work out y'all fucking differences to have all six of y'all niggas on tour for this nigga to decide he tired?
How many of them niggas had a stroke?
I don't know.
How many niggas done had a crazy bitch like Whitney
Niggas
Houston
got
that he was married to?
He's got coke problems and
most shit. You don't got coke problems.
I'm not talking about Bobby. I'm not talking about Bobby. I'm talking about Ricky. You know what I'm saying? Talk about Ricky. Niggas got other shit going on. Bobby ain't the one.
With his big bell pepper nose.
Yeah, exactly.
If I was a cokehead, I would not want to do coke with him.
Because that nigga's snorting up all the shit. You ain't leaving nothing for you.
But y'all don't do Bobby. I love you, Bobby. You take as much time as you need. Fuck what they talking about. And you just breathe. And you hit that shit when you do be dancing for your lips.
Hurry the fuck up is all I'm saying. Get your life together. You know what I'm saying? Go take an escape and be able to come back. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with Bobby. I'm a fan. You know what I'm saying? But I, for one, have been waiting for these niggas to work out their differences to be able to come and be on tour all together. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how many dates he pulled out of. But it was Houston and Dallas. He didn't do.
Cool. He's still showing love.
He coming to Vegas.
Vegas and Cali, Oakland, all that shit.
Baltimore, Tampa. You know what I'm saying?
Houston, Bobby.
Fuck them folks in Texas.
I love you, Bobby. I'll never be against Bobby.
Shit.
My last story of tonight. I feel like my friend.
We done? You just cut me off like that? We start talking about Bobby? You don't want to hear shit. You don't want to hear shit I got to say about this nigga not showing up to perform. She can love you all she wants.
It's
Bobby.
500 members. Yeah. They will be fine if Bobby don't show up. We got Johnny. Ain't that what Johnny?
What the fuck that mean? What is we about to watch the 5 new edition members? Nigga, we gonna just skip that whole part?
On
Bobby. Them niggas could rock a show. Like I said, Belle Biv DeVoe did that thing, nigga. But I'm coming to see what Bobby do.
You see how skinny, what's his name? Ronnie is?
Yeah.
Of course he's still
that nigga still right.
Then the Ricky one on cocaine still, so of course he moving and grooving all night. I mean, who else? Mike?
Mike is still doing his thing.
He's always been one of my favorites, though. I ain't gonna lie. I fuck with you too, Mike. I really do fuck with you, Mike.
He's coming for a different reason. I need to hear motherfucking my prerogative. I need to hear you don't have to worry. I want to hear them records that Bobby shined on, nigga. So you sitting at home, nigga, recuperating, nigga. That's not what I'm paying for.
Bobby, you heard him. You are now Anime Bullock. Get your ass up and do these steps.
Right.
Because you know, and that's a good sign though, because that means you love Bobby.
Straight up.
That means you love Bobby. You do not want to see New Edition without him.
I don't.
So Bobby,
that's not New Edition.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it is. He left and they replaced him with the nigga with the pretty teeth.
Who?
Johnny.
That nigga was a substitute. Not a replacement. That nigga did not replace what Bobby brought to the table. That nigga Johnny don't even make the same kind of records that Bobby made.
Bobby, we love you, Bobby. We love you, Bobby.
Get your life together.
Okay, well, my last story, if it's okay.
Come on with it.
Okay, a YouTuber was shot after trying to prank a man in a mall.
Mm-hmm.
So prankster Tanner
Cook, to pranks.
Yeah, we talked about this briefly before. Mm-hmm. Prankster Tanner Cook told news station that the shooter didn't take the simple, practical joke well. He was shot in the stomach on April 2nd in Virginia Mall when attempting to play what he called a simple, practical joke on a man. And he's a member of a group called the Classified Goons. And they shooter? Go around. No,
the prankster.
The group that the prankster is in. They're called the Classified Goons.
But it's a gang. They're not really goons, though?
No, they're pranksters, and they're in a gang.
Cut it out. A prank gang.
Yeah. Gang. You feel me? Out here pranking niggas left and right all day. You see me? What's up?
Until shit get real.
Pranking. Exactly.
That's why the nigga got shot.
What you said. So I just wanted to tap in and share this story because first of all, there was an arrest made, and in case anybody knew about it, I feel like you went around fucking with people that was minding their business on a regular day. You don't know what that person you was fucking with was going through mentally, you know what I mean? What they were dealing with that day. Just, you can't go around playing with everybody, period. Stop playing.
It's not a joke. It's not a joke to most people.
Everybody is not playing with y'all.
Especially the level that they take it to and the type of shit that invokes, you know, the worst in people. You gonna go around and you gonna say some racist shit. You gonna talk about, you know, nigga, do you want to fade? You know what I'm saying? And you know,
I saw that.
You know what I'm saying?
Girls doing that too right now.
With the barber clippers in your pocket, nigga. But come on, like that's not what you mean.
Everybody's not
that's
playing.
Not how niggas is taking it.
And that's very goofy. You only get one life.
According to does it say what the prank was?
No. But I know you better stop fucking playing with people because everybody's not playing with you. And if you go around trying to prank people for likes, let this be a lesson for everybody. There are some decent pranks out there. There are some things I laugh at. I always laugh when the prank goes wrong and the prankster gets their ass whipped. Like, I live for those. But this is a lot. This guy got shot. He could have lost his life. I hope that he really learned a lesson to kind of use your
all the goons, all the fake ass goons need to learn a lesson from that shit.
All of y'all that's going around here pranking people. Y'all better stop fucking doing that. And also, like I touched on last time, stop taking videos of innocent people and posting that shit and making it go viral. And you're really just doing high level bullying. You know what I mean? This is an innocent person that got up and went to Walmart real quick to go get some toilet paper to wipe their ass. Next thing they're viral because somebody in Walmart wanted to go viral or get a lot of likes and took a photo or a video of this person to make fun of them and share it. Stop doing that shit as well because you don't know what people are going through mentally. And a lot of people, especially post-COVID, are on a fine line. So stop playing, please.
Right.
Stop playing. I don't want to say the guy deserved what he got. So I just won't say anything.
I mean... They ain't gonna say that.
No, I'm not gonna say it.
No.
But
it is what it is.
I know sometimes I'm cool. Like I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. Sometimes I'm real cool. You might catch me out. I'm really silly. But sometimes, like,
But you have,
you catch me out on the wrong day and you try to play with me, it's gonna turn into something bigger.
Even when you're in a cool mood, though, you still have, like, there's a line.
Yeah, boundaries.
It's a line that you could cross. That nigga is going to take the happiest, person that's out smiling and just feeling great about life.
Yeah,
It's gonna turn their whole fucking mood into, it's gonna be a disaster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can't be mad at them for that. To hold them, yeah, the nigga had to be held accountable for shooting somebody, but what would you do? Depending on how bad the prank was. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that's really, really messed up.
I also think that, all of these like April Fool's Day just passed.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? And so, niggas is hella grown still doing April Fool's jokes and pranks. And then, you talk about people dying and just, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't funny. And really, like, the place that you take somebody to when lying about some shit like death and something, when somebody really care about you, you know what I'm saying? And you make it seem like somebody that then died, and you can't even go back. There's no amount of apologies that can make them unfeel that feeling they felt in that moment when you told them that somebody that they care about died. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit ain't funny no more.
It's not fucking funny.
It's not funny.
Well, guys, stop fucking playing pranks on people. Be more serious. Take more advantage of your time and assess kind of what you need to be doing better as a human being. Don't go to Satan clubs. Nick Cannon is done rapping. Bobby Brown, get your ass up. We want to see you dance.
Oh, okay. You on board now? Okay.
I love you, Bobby. Bobby will never, I don't care what Bobby ever does. To me, in my book, Bobby can never do anything wrong. He fucking won that versus. Love you, Keith.
Except not showing up to a show that I pay to go see. I guess I don't really care about, the other people. No. I'm saying, because I'm thinking about going to this Vegas one, and I know it's saying on here that nigga's supposed to be there, but if I just happen to, if I pay $200, however many dollars to go and see this fucking New Edition show, and Bobby's not there, I'm trolling that.
He's gonna show up because he's not on drugs.
I'm trolling the nigga, and I'm gonna tell him how I felt about it.
He's not on drugs anymore, so he's going to let everybody know.
Sure
Yes, that's how he's so fat.
Okay. He could retain weight now.
No, yeah, he's not on drugs anymore. He didn't even drink during his verses. Like, stop doing Bobby, y'all, before I get mad. Y'all better stop doing Bobby. Love you, Bobby.
Is that the whole wrap up? You done with that?
I don't know. Did I get to say this thing about Prize? No, I didn't. Prize, hope that nigga innocent. Free my real nigga. Fuck with real G's. Be careful when y'all get rich. These white people want to come around make money with you. 74 million in your bank account. Yeah, right. Fuck you.
Hopefully he got some of that money on his own. Joe.
That was his name, Joe
Ho?
I think.
Nah, it ain't Joe Ho.
Is this your story?
It ain't Ho. His last name ain't Ho. I know he's Joe. Joe. It ain't. I mean, is it Ho? Where you at? That ain't what that say right there.
Low Tech J-Ho.
Joe. That's Joe.
Oh.
The nigga name is J-H-O.
Joe-Ho.
Joe Low. Love. That is not two words right there. That should say Joe. That's just the Asian version of Joe.
Well, excuse me, guys. He's Malaysian.
Well, right.
I don't know what that has to do with China. Nothing but.
Take care of yourselves. We will be back next Tuesday with some more Mindkandi news for y'all.
Yeah, we'll be back next Tuesday again. Hit us up if you want us to promote your products and services. My guy here is going on an entire tour. Okay, that means more than one city, more than one state. You definitely
12. We have 12 cities right now.
12 cities, you guys. Stop playing, please, and tap in with my guy. Also looking forward to having another event. I'm just throwing this out there. Okay. Las Vegas, keep your heads up because I'm working on this shit. Like, I'm working on nothing else. I can't wait to spend some more time with you guys. So hit myself up, hit Henny up. Let us know if you want to promote, if you want to come be a guest on the show, if you have a topic you want us to talk about, let us know.
All that good stuff.
All good.
Appreciate y'all. We out of here.